What's up, my people? How una day waiting they happen waiting this up? I am back again. You see, guys, I hate the internet. I mean, it's not like I hate the internet. I hate the internet because it never forgets. Whatever you do or whatever you might have done that somehow found its way onto the internet. Trust me, I see the internet as a sticky note that people will always come back to. If there's any scandal about you, any controversy about you, any issue, any problem about you, they will always make a reference to that. And no matter how you debunk it, if there's something similar to that, they will dig it up. So that is why it's like an egg. That is why we all have to be careful of whatever we let out there. Where are my manners? I want to use this opportunity to thank everyone who has placed orders for the Team Crown t-shirts and hoodie. You guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much, and it means a lot. Now, back to the reason why you're here. About Annie Idibia.
In 2 days. So I turned 40, the big 40 on Wednesday. I got the old. So I turned 40, right? But alright, I kind of still feel like I still feel like I'm 27 and turning 30. I turned 40, guys, and it's just been a blessing. God has been amazing, I must say. Like, I know, like, I've not achieved half of what I want. Like, I've not even scratched the surface yet. But I am so grateful. Like, I'm 40. I have 2 beautiful daughters. I'm married to an amazing man. I have a great career. I do damn too good to be 40. I have a family who loves and cares for me. So what else can a 40-year-old lady like me ask for? What else? Tell me what else, because I feel like I got it all. And those are things that money cannot buy. I might not have all that I want. I always say that. But I have all that I need. And some of the material stuff too. No kidding.
At some point, Annie Idibia had issues with the family. Now, before I talk about what actually I would say got people's attention, let us also talk about the issue between Daddy Freeze and Solomon Buchi. So Solomon Buchi is a writer, a very good writer. He writes about different stuff, politics, entertainment, share his opinion on social media and stuff. And I think he's in the UK now. I don't really know much about him. Solomon Buchi actually came for Daddy Freeze, and Daddy Freeze showed evidence of this guy seeking funds, begging on social media, which really is not a big deal, but we'll get into that later in this video. And by the way, we have Pastor Tobi, in the news today. Yeah, Pastor Tobi, a very controversial man of God. So Annie Macaulay shared a video recently. I don't know how that video made its way to the internet. Of course, I want to believe that that's her trying to celebrate her 40th birthday because she just clocked 40, right? And that video is trending. And I feel like the people that reposted the video, because of course she's probably the one who posted the video on some other platform, right? But people who posted the video, they know what they are expecting. They know the reaction that they are expecting from fans, but they just pretend like they didn't see it. So the post that I saw, here's the caption. It says, Annie Macaulay Idibia, one of the 100 most influential women in Africa. I mean, that caption is so creepy, right? And you should check the comment section. It's crazy. People are like, is she on drugs? Well, let me finish the caption. It says, will be turning 40 in few days. Is she on drugs? Is she okay and stuff? Now I'm going to tell you my own. What do I think about that video? Yes, she looks like she's not okay. Although in the comment section, some people blame it on, Two-Face Idibia, while others are like, this lady is on drugs, probably as a result of course being with Two-Face Idibia, what she's been through and all that with Two-Face Idibia. Only few were like, okay, maybe she's just drunk and not, and take note, there are some people that going through something does not necessarily mean that they are under the influence or they're just going through something, so you caught them at the moment. Now we blame her for taking such a video and posting it. Now she reacted to that because I went through her stories, and obviously that she's aware of all these things that's been said about her, and she's kind of like low-key replying them, just like this one where she said how we block people in the 1980s.
You need to let them fucking gossip. Let them talk shit. Let them say nasty things behind your back, because no successful human being is spending their days talking smack about someone who's trying to better their life. You'll continue to get better. They'll continue to get worse. Who's winning then?
God will bless you just cause you got haters. Catch it? Just cause they gossiping, just cause they lying, just cause they thought the trauma they inflicted upon your life was gonna keep you down, but you been up. They tried to use you for a good kiki. Now God about to put a mirror right in front of them and get them something to laugh at. So you are through my mistakes. Don't try to walk around in my feet.
Times when you're quiet, people think you're stupid. So every now and then, I just need to remind people that I'm nice, but I'm not stupid, and I don't take nonsense.
You wonder why even the Instagrammers or the bloggers on Instagram shared that particular video. We used to just take a picture and just share, like, happy birthday to an Idibia in advance. So again, whatever you put out there, people don't forget. Now, where am I going with this? So in 2022, there was a story, out there about Annie Idibia before, we saw evidence, because the voice note, although she did not confirm that the voice note is her, but it's definitely her voice, and she was talking about Two-Face. I believe it's her voice. Let me put it that way. I believe it's her voice. She was talking about Two-Face cheating on her with Quero. That Two-Face has traveled with her. That's controversy. Some of you remember that was in I think it was around in 2021. Around this time, Tubaba's brother Charles accused her of doing drugs and juju before the other elder brother. So she's got two elder brothers that I know of. In 2022, claimed that Annie Idibia introduced him to drugs. So you see, war from Tubaba's family and war from our own family. I mean, to survive in such environment, it takes a lot. So if eventually we get to hear, which, I don't know, I can't confirm, we get to hear that, oh, she's going through something. I mean, it is not hard to understand. The elder brother in September 2021, that's the eldest, Udrak Macaulay, publicly disowned her during the controversy that plagued her marriage, where she called out the husband for sleeping with Quero. So Udrak warned the public, said, please, do not associate me with this lady. Let us, in his exact word, he said, this is for mutual friends and family. I just want to announce that the entity and actress known as Annie Idibia has ceased to be friend, family, sister. Don't hit me up. Don't DM me about her. I have nothing connected with Annie or that brand whatsoever. So what's a family against her? Like, why are they so vile towards her? I wouldn't understand.
The entity and the brand, the actress, the person known as Annie Macaulay Idibia, as Annie Idibia on Instagram at Annie Macaulay 1 or whatever, has ceased to be family, friend, or relative or affiliation. There's nothing whatsoever connecting me to that person or that entity or that brand or that individual anymore. Don't hit me up, don't DM me, don't call me, don't text me. I'm not gonna respond to none of y'all. I'm just letting y'all aware. So don't liken me. Don't put us in the same mix. We're no longer in the same mix.
In 2022, now this is where I'm going with this. The elder brother claimed that Annie Idibia introduced him to drugs. Now, if you even check the video, the guy is obviously not okay, and he confirmed that he's into drugs and all that. It's Annie Idibia that introduced him to that, and Idibia didn't debunk it. I remember saying that, and Idibia is supposed to specifically debunk that. Although Annie Idibia came out to respond to that, and defended herself, how she has been there, make sure that this guy gets it right in life and try to support his dreams. But this guy is just so irresponsible, right? Which, I mean, even listening to what the guy is saying, as a responsible person, like if you're a responsible person, you will know that this is not a responsible man. This man does not strike me like a responsible man. Maybe he's on drugs though.
Hello Nigerians. My name is Wisdom Macaulay. I'm elder brother of Annie Macaulay Idibia. I'm crying out for help now. At this moment, my life is being threatened. I have been working with my sister for some time, but she will never pay me my dues. She would rather send me 20,000, 30,000, turn me to her slave, and at the end of the day, she can decide when she's angry to end it. Some weeks back, her husband sent me some money, gave me some money. I've been begging him for years. The money wasn't so much, but I used it to settle my home. I have a wife. Imo State, I am sorry. They have not come to do the rightful thing. They have not come to pay your daughter's dowry. It's not because I don't want to. It's because I've been manipulated for many, many, many years. Annie introduced me to drugs, hard drugs. Annie takes drugs. She's a drug addict. She takes it every day. She is so violent. And it is the same thing, the same way. She doesn't have peace with anybody. She quarrels everybody. She fights everybody. I defended her because I love her as a sister. But I now realize that she doesn't even have love or any good intentions for me. I wasn't around for 2 weeks. I came back because I had my own issues I was trying to sort. I came back, begged my sister that we should continue with the things, that the work and everything. She decided to take everything away from me. She took away the job. She wouldn't give me a car. I've been begging my sister for a car to do Uber for many years now, so that I can at least on my own provide for my family, provide for my wife and my 3 children. My sister has never responded to me. I came back to beg her, okay, let me continue with the job, the manager job that she offered me. She offered me to be her manager, but then at the end of the day, she turned me to her errand boy. She turned me to a slave. Annie is evil. Like, she doesn't want me to be able to stand on my own. Then this afternoon, after she sent me out of her house, I heard that she went on social media to say I beat her. Nigerians, if I beat Annie inside Two-Face's house, will I be able to sleep in Richmond Estate in Legushi for one night? I was there for 6 days, begging my sister for an opportunity to work, opportunity to feed my children, opportunity to stand on my own, but she will not give me a chance. Every slight opportunity, she will call my wife and insult my wife. She insults everybody. She is violent. Every night she's on drugs. Every day she's on drugs. Even as she's reading this, even as she's hearing this now, she knows I am saying the truth, that she's ordering for crack. She introduced me to it. I was never like this, and sometimes the thing got into my head. I believe that, okay, as a sister, maybe she had good intentions. If you go back to my previous pictures, this is not how I look. This is not who I am. At the end of the day, she now took away the only opportunity for me to be able to feed my own family from me, because she doesn't want me to be able to stand on my own.
Because now there's a footage out there, so easily people will say, that's why immediately they say, oh, she's on drugs. Easily. And that is not the first time. There was also a time when they shared this on social media. I think it was it Gislava Quitty Juice? That didn't really trend. They said Annie Idibia is going through a lot. Annie Idibia is, dealing with drugs and stuff like that. Nothing is confirmed yet. Annie Idibia herself is yet to debunk it. My advice for her is come out and debunk this. It's not even good at all. And Idibia, reacting to her brother's allegation, she noted, she said, Wizzy, why big bro, why? Wisdom, why all these lies against your only sister, your younger sister? All I ever did was protect you and your kids. Since we grew up, bro, have you ever paid for house rent in your entire life? You live in a 3-bedroom flat, fully furnished, with everything you need for you and your kids. Oh, and Idibia left something out that will later haunt her till date, right? Still haunting her. The part, her taking drugs. And people still go back to this all the time. While talking about this, I think we shouldn't ignore the fact that this lady they have family issues. Okay, that's it. About the things you put out there, the sticky notes. Or just imagine internet as a sticky note that never leaves that board, that people will always go back like a drawing board to figure out your life. That's internet for you. So Buchi at some point, I think and this actually also links to, Pastor Tobi, PT, right? Buchi at some point, I think he was going through some financial problems, right? So he actually came live, and this is not the first person to say this. I think another person, forgotten this particular person, who actually said that Buchi did the same thing, reach out to him. I think Gossip Mill, yes, the owner of Gossip Mill, also said the same thing, that he has begged him before. It's just so crazy. They went back. Those of you that think that, what is in the past on social media, what is in the past is not in the past too. I don't know why you people think what's in the past on social media. They will always use it to judge you.
Heavenly Father, may we not invest in the head of a betrayer. Wherever you are, say amen. Kolomajero Dale. Solomon Buchi came to my life to beg. Forget this video that I'm just watch this video first.
245-1789.
This will make they give you this money now because they use Wema Bank, Davido Bank, the bank where
bank na bank for broke people.
Fidelity Bank na be the best. Fidelity Bank na be the best.
Now Wema we dey.
Fidelity Bank na be the best.
Oh, that's also thank you. Nedu, how far now?
For what?
Call the account again. Call them.
Until you open Fidelity Bank before I give you money.
0245
1794
15.
Hey, I forgot go sell somebody else this money.
You for good though.
15.
Now.
Do you have a Fidelity Bank account? If you have a Fidelity Bank account, open it and come back to me.
Now, whatever it is that you saw in that video is nothing compared to what was in the comment section. And please, if you were in that live that day, drop a comment. Solomon Buchi was begging in the comment section, please daddy, please bring me up. Please daddy, please, I want to take part. Please bring me up. Please bring me up. Please. To the point where the people, Sosu and Nedu, did not want. So they said, but this guy, we see him on social media all the time. Why do we have to give him money? I said, Nedu, Sosu, Solomon is going through a hard time. Please, let's help him. He's really struggling at this point. And in truth, he was struggling at that point. Solomon, forget anything you said about me. You said I gather with a bunch of jokers. Look at it right here. A bunch of jokers. You call the people who gave you money, who you begged. There is nothing worse in this life than a betrayer. You came somewhere to beg. You came to my table to eat. It's not like I invited you to eat. You asked, you begged. You see, Solomon, you remember, there are a few people I've met that are just like you. The moment you travel abroad, or the moment you see small money, because I don't believe you have seen money in your life, small peanuts like this, you will begin to raise shoulder. If you were still in Nigeria, you still be begging. Hey, don't get me wrong. Look at comments upon comments of people who Solomon Buchi has begged for. Somebody even said, is there anybody in Nigeria that Solomon has not begged for money? You were begging people. Then you now got to the UK. You now begin to raise shoulder. I have many of you like that. Many of you. People that we know their life situation when they were back home. And I'm not saying I don't want you to improve your life situation. Yes. But remember those who helped you on your way up. And even if you don't remember them, don't go around bashing them. You have every right to criticize me. Do I not criticize pastors? You spoke of Paul Enenche. Paul Enenche called me a mad dog. And what did I do in response? I said, make you come do debates. Any day Paul Enenche ready for a more do debate. More leave. This insult, they insult each other. No need. Let's do debates. If you win, I agree. Say, insinuate me. And if I win, into agree. It's as simple as that. But you see, I've never needed anything from Paul Enenche, and Paul Enenche has never needed anything from me. Emmanuel Iren, that you are defending, has been dragging me, and I've been dragging him back for the last 7 years. Jiga Collins would attest to this. For the last 7 years. I have nothing against any of them. I just don't believe in their gospel. But you, on the other hand, are different. You came to my table to beg for food. And I didn't throw you out. I didn't bash you. I fed you. And then all of a sudden now you're going around swelling and feeling like you are so, you've attributed to yourself an air of self-importance. Now only UK you do. This same UK where I did, where I pay my money come, I go spend 2 weeks, burn my money, still go back to that Nigeria. You don't come here, live here for the first time. You come out for Nigeria. We not go hear a word. There's a Yoruba song that says, Kò sí dáríjì fẹ́ni tó bá dalẹ̀, kò sí dáríjì fẹ́ni tó bá dalẹ̀, àyàfi kó pòkun. That's the song they sang for Judas. That the only forgiveness for a betrayer is make a by himself. Which was what happened in the case of Judas. I don't pray for any of such for you. I pray that you have a fulfilled life. But you see, Solomon, learn gratitude. You're saying, I did not come to beg. I pitched to get a share. Now, in the Oxford Dictionary, begging has a new meaning, according to Solomon Buchi. So you Google Oxford Dictionary begging. It means when you pitch to get a share. And then you put your picture doing like this inside the encyclopedia. So all those people that run to our windows inside car when we are driving in Lekki and they put their face on the glass, they are pitching to get a share. Abi, babi Allah solo. Akoba adaba lo majari. You don't turn begging to pitching to get a share. Brother, you are not pitching to get a share, that you were begging. Anybody that was on that live will remember. Solomon. Be grateful. Do you know that because of people like you, my hand for giving don't reduce? I feel bad about it, but so many people that we've helped, so many people that came to cry to us like their life depended on it. The moment their leg touched ground, they begin to badmouth us. Criticize me all you want, but don't call the people that fed you a bunch of jokers. That is ingratitude at lofty heights. Solomon, you owe not even me, my platform, an apology. You said it is a corporate gist lover. Okay, you beg there, be you not beg there. You chop there, be you not chop.
The Freeze shared something about Pastor Iron. I think Iron, is that the pronunciation of his name? Yeah. He kind of disagree with him, and Buchi came for him. Buchi said that the Freeze disrespected Pastor Iron. The controversies actually began after Daddy Freeze shared his thoughts on a statement made by Pastor Iron, which led Buchi to publicly denounce Freeze, accusing Daddy Freeze of hypocrisy. In his post, Buchi expressed his disdain, stating, in his words, Daddy Freeze, you are also talking. You literally hang around a community leader who calls himself a pastor. You get material favors from him and your many influential friends whom you are sycophantically attached to. you dined with Hush Puppy, and your brand of journalism revolves around befriending people for personal gain. And Daddy Freeze took offense. I mean, anyone would take offense. Like the fact that you went online and there's a record of you begging. If you know that at some point you came on this guy's live to seek funds, you I don't think you need to mention, oh, Daddy Freeze is getting favors. Yes, you can call Daddy Freeze a hypocrite, but you too, you are also more like a hypocrite. And now, he also went on to mock Daddy Freeze online congregation. He called them Ministry of Jokers. And that is why Daddy Freeze just couldn't take it anymore. In his words, he said, sorry, did you not open an online church? How has that ministry thrive? Hasn't it packed up, freed the sheeple? Anyways, the Pastor Tobi situation. So Davido was there during Pastor Tobi's birthday recently, right? He was there, even gave a speech, a very touching one.
I was like, how did they allow many African people in that? But you know what I'm saying? Organization is everything. And I feel like you as a team, you guys came together to make his day very special. And it reminded me of my special day, which is when I got married. You know, so how all my friends, all my staff, all my family came together. And what I saw was everybody trying to just make sure your day was special. Because apart from your birthday, all your other days, you're doing other people's work, not yours. That one day is what we used to cherish you. And I come from a big family, me, personally. ATL. No, Adeleke.
Adeleke is ATL.
ATL. I come from a big family.
ATL.
Okay, ATL. I come from a big family and I see how much my family does for me. Even when, like, my people complain that David, you invite me going on. I'm like, bro, I didn't invite anybody. Like, my people invited all my people. My own job was to just appear and just do my own job. And it was just good to see people just celebrate another person the way people celebrate me. And it was emotional for me. I went through something and you canceled your birthday for me. I don't talk about it. But I remember. And I didn't want to say yesterday because everybody was but you know what I'm talking about. So I made sure. And I was telling you something. I was at a show in Dubai.
Crazy.
I told you. The guy that invited me to the show was telling me that after party. I said, Mark, I was even tired, regardless. There's no money in your family. I said, well, who I'm going to meet? The relationship will pass money. You know what I'm saying? The person that was trying to get me to stay, and I was actually tired. Like, I've been charging a lot, but my mom be saying people will give for me, I give for them. 100. Because when everything goes left, when everything is good, everybody be around. When everything goes bad, you know the people will go there. You understand? And
hear it still.
I've met a lot of PT. I've met so many people with influence. I've met so many people with money. I've met so many people with
power.
Come on, but I feel you guys, man, you don't understand. Even like first Abby, Mommy, like I've known you guys for years. You know what I'm saying? But the way you guys are KP, Daddy Man, Pastor Sam, like I know how you guys have made me feel even before my shit got like popping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember everything. Don't ever say I lose God or say I forget family. You know that, Ubi. I don't play family, so cases. I know you guys were here.
100.
You know what I'm saying? So what I love about this, forget flashiness, or all of us are fresh. Yes, everybody get this one, that one. I love the togetherness. That's why I'm here. I'm telling you. After you say the word,
Okay, you want.
No, Freeze, you need to start like this. Freeze, you need to start like this.
Come. So after Daddy Freeze says a word, then I know other people will pray, but I want you, after you say a word, you also pray. Then after them.
PT. You have made me emotional. I'm hardly ever emotional. In the face of the worst. You see, I'm friends with Ubi today. We have been close. I've known Ubi for years, but I'm friends with Ubi today because of this man.
I know why. I remember now.
David and I had a small fallout.
That is so small. I was saying.
You see, nobody knew. PT did not sleep until that issue was resolved. He put everybody.
Don't let me sleep.
Wow.
No, I have to say the story now.
You see, so I was like, who's this guy? I heard all sorts about him. I was wary until I met him. Yeah, I heard he made money, but that's not important. What's important is I left. Let me finish PT.
Oh yeah, I'm just joking.
I left everything in Nigeria to be here. I landed in the afternoon and I was there in the evening. You see, PT is a man that you should have on your side. If you have the world against you, but PT is on your side, give him 6 months, the world will be on your side. You see, we're celebrating you today. You don't look your age. You don't look your age.
Don't forget 72.
No. He doesn't look a day above 60. He doesn't look his age. He doesn't look a day above 60. But you see, this family, the Nation family, has been my family for about 2-3 years now. Oh, PT's family, Pastor Lucy, has been my family for just as long. The strength of the Nation family is not the nation, but the family.
Okay, that's the.
Without the foundation.
Sorry, guys. David said he the rest.
Without the foundation of the family, the nation ceases to exist. You guys have been a family. Stay a family. A family that stays together, a family that prays together, a family that grows together.
And parties together.
Oh yeah. And for those who are criticizing PT, saying, "Oh, he brought secular artists,"
we are
Bible scholar.
We too love God.
David, permit me to say something now.
Not yet. As a scripture scholar, who studied scripture in original languages, there was the first miracle happened at a party.
Yes.
Hello. They ran out of wine. It wasn't Zobo, proper wine. Jewish alcoholic wine. And Christ's first miracle was to make people happy at a party. If you don't know how to throw a party, I don't believe you're a Christian. Wow. So, I end here. PT, pay attention. This is the beginning of your good years. This is the beginning of growth.
Yes.
Personal. Amen. On the basic primary family units. Amen. And the Nation family as a whole. Without the foundation, of the family, the nation ceases to exist. You guys have been a family. Stay a family.
Yeah, he gave a speech. Daddy Freeze as well was there. You know, they all talked, and Casey performed. According to, so I watched this video on is it on TikTok, on Instagram? I watched the video of a guy saying that how can a pastor, you know, while celebrating his birthday, invite Casey Limpopo to perform, invite Davido to perform, and Zlatan to perform? Like, you're a pastor, for crying out loud.
I'm not saying I'm perfect though, but a certain pastor had his birthday yesterday or 2 days ago. Zlatan performed, Davido performed, Casey Limpopo performed. Again, I'm not saying I'm perfect though, but are we going to a concert? Are we thanking God for your life? Like, I don't understand. It's not really making any sense. Like, it's inside church that these guys are performing, that Davido is singing. May God forgive us, Sha.
Now, what is he known for really? Let's first start from there. What is Pastor Tobi known for? In collaboration with 5 other pastors in the UK that are working with him, they call them the Generals, right? He has helped many young people, including former gang members. Take note of that, though. Gang members to lay down their arms and take up the Bible, as well as other worthy and rewarding businesses for a greater and better future. And of course, you know, there's some of them share their testimonies. Each, according to some reports of the pastors, runs one of the 5 churches across the capital. Now, this pastor's church, SPAC Nation, have been linked to numerous negative things. Like some people call them a cult-like group. Now, about the cult-like allegation, I remember in 2020, was it in 2022, they register as an NGO. So that even make it difficult for UK government to decipher who they really are. You understand? But I saw this particular report, and I'm going to read it out, about a cult-like group allegation. So the report says, SPAC Nation, a UK-based church founded by Pastor Tobi, has faced numerous accusations of cult-like behavior, financial exploitation, and abuse of vulnerable young people. Initially praised for its work to reduce youth violence, SPAC Nation later drew scrutiny after ex-members alleged manipulation, forced death, and mistreatment within its trap houses. Homes intended as safe spaces. Some people even said that they get harassed, even sexually, in that trapped house. Some of the, former members, right? Like, it's so crazy. But the thing is, there is no evidence, to nail them, right? Now, and it continues, and mistreatment within its trap houses. Okay. Investigations by the police and media, including a BBC documentary, highlighted concerning practices, though no formal charges were filed. Despite losing its charity status and rebranding as Nation Family, the group remains active, promoting a controversial prosperity gospel that emphasizes material wealth as a divine blessing. Critics, including ex-member Kayowa, describe an environment where members idolized Pastor Tobi and were pressured to make large financial contribution as seed. Additional controversy arose with ties between SPAC Nation and Women of the City magazine, which faced allegation of fraud led by SPAC associate Miriam Mola or something. Kayowa and others see SPAC Nation as an exploitative organization targeting young, vulnerable people, raising concerns about the lack of safeguards within Black majority churches. Okay, guys, that's where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video, subscribe, ensure you subscribe. Yes. Until we see you next time. Peace.